Are the Denver Broncos finally ready to reclaim their place among the NFL's true elite? Broncos Country, listen up, because what's unfolding right now feels bigger than a single game, bigger than a single season. It feels like a crossroads moment for one of the league's most storied franchises. Just weeks ago, the Broncos were riding an 11-game winning streak that stunned the entire NFL. Analysts doubted it. Opponents underestimated it. Fans slowly started to believe it. Then came the Jacksonville Jaguars, and with them, a brutal reality check. Denver didn't just lose. They were humbled, outworked, outcoached, and embarrassed in front of their home crowd. But here's the thing about the National Football League. Sometimes, the most important games come after the fall. With 2 games left on the schedule, the Broncos still control everything. The AFC West title. The number 1 seed in the AFC. Home field advantage. No scoreboard watching required. Win out, and Denver writes its own destiny. Slip up once more, and that magical run risks becoming a painful footnote. And waiting on Christmas Day? A wounded division rival with nothing to lose, the Kansas City Chiefs. This matchup is dripping with history. The Broncos haven't won at Arrowhead Stadium since Week 2 of the 2015 season, the same year Denver captured Super Bowl 50. Since then, Kansas City has owned the rivalry, owned the division, and owned the spotlight. But this year, the roles feel reversed. The Chiefs limp into this game battered, injured, and starting a third-string quarterback. The Broncos arrive angry, focused, and still very much in control of their future. That's why the mile-high roundtable predictions are so revealing. Keith Cummings calls for collective amnesia after the Jaguars' loss, predicting a physical, run-heavy approach and a 24-6 Broncos win. Thomas Hall believes Denver responds with authority, calling Arrowhead a December get-right game and forecasting 34-13. Chad Jensen expects the defense to unleash its fury, with rookie quarterback Bo Nix capitalizing on a national stage. And that theme echoes across nearly every analyst: pressure, sacks, turnovers, domination. Let's talk tactics. Sean Payton knows this league. He knows that after a humbling loss, teams either fracture or they tighten the screws. Expect Denver's offense to simplify and punish. The quarterback, the offensive leader, doesn't need to play hero ball when the run game is efficient and the short passing attack keeps the chains moving. In the red zone, inside the opponent's 20-yard line, execution becomes everything. Analysts expect Denver to finish drives, not settle for field goals. Defensively, this could be a statement game. The Broncos' pass rush has quietly become one of the most disruptive units in the AFC. Against a Chiefs offensive line held together by tape and backups, the opportunity is massive. Analysts are predicting 5, 6, even 7 sacks, along with multiple takeaways. That's not just about padding stats, that's about breaking spirit. And Broncos fans know what dominant defense looks like. This franchise was built on legends and toughness. John Elway, the fiery competitor who defined Broncos football and delivered back-to-back Super Bowls in 1997 and 1998. Terrell Davis, the engine of those championship teams, running through defenders at mile high like a force of nature. Champ Bailey, a shutdown corner who erased elite receivers from game plans. Von Miller, the face of Super Bowl 50, terrorizing quarterbacks on the biggest stage. And of course, Peyton Manning, whose 2015 championship run proved that leadership and football IQ can still conquer the league. This current Broncos team isn't trying to copy those eras, but it's clearly chasing their standard. One anonymous AFC executive put it bluntly: good teams get exposed. Great teams respond. Statistically, the signs are encouraging. Compared to recent Broncos seasons that collapsed late, this group has responded to adversity. The defense ranks near the top of the conference in pressure rate, and the offense has shown it can score in bunches when momentum swings. Against AFC quarterbacks, Denver has consistently forced mistakes, a key reason analysts expect Kansas City to struggle mightily. And don't forget the Broncos' unique identity. The altitude advantage at Empower Field at Mile High has long been a weapon, but the mentality forged there, conditioning, physicality, resilience, travels. Broncos Country travels. That belief travels. Looking ahead, the implications are enormous. Win on Christmas, and Denver moves one step closer to locking up the AFC West and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. lose, and suddenly everything tightens. The margin for error disappears. That's why this game feels like more than just another rivalry matchup. It's a measuring stick for where this franchise truly stands. A former Broncos linebacker summed it up perfectly: championship teams don't panic. They answer. Broncos Country, this isn't just about ending a losing streak at Arrowhead. It's about reclaiming respect. It's about reminding the Chiefs, the Raiders, the Chargers, and the entire AFC that Denver is no longer rebuilding, no longer waiting, no longer hoping. This is Broncos football. This is Broncos Country. And the road ahead is only getting louder, tougher, and more meaningful. Buckle up, because the season's defining moments are here.